And the torture wasn't just physical, although that was a lot of it. It was also mental. People like Epstein, like the president, wanted to break a child down to nothing, to make them cry and kick them while they're down. It is alleged that the president was the worst of the worst, with Epstein himself calling him evil. If a female child became pregnant in the ring, the baby was kept as a slave exactly like their mother, or unalived at or just before one of the parties. Enough of us have seen that picture of the redacted chicken. There are also places named in the files where children were allegedly kept for these exact purposes. Breeding farms, where the entire purpose of the female child's stay there was to give birth to the next victim in the ring. And the biggest convoluting factor in this case, the biggest question that everybody keeps asking is, if someone attended one of these parties, does it mean that they are guilty of such crimes against children? The answer is no, but it is well documented that every single person who knew Epstein well enough to be invited to his house knew about the children. At best, they knew and said nothing. At worst, they were active co-conspirators. Either way, they are guilty of something. And this is why a full-blown international investigation has to happen to find every single person who attended those parties and what they knew. In my opinion, no government is untouched by this case. No Western politician has their hands clean. No judge will give an unbiased ruling because they're trying to save themselves. This has to be handled in an international court if we expect the powerful to actually pay for what they have done and continue to do. Which brings me to my last point. And also, if you're still here, thank you for watching all the way through. I think it is hugely important that the people of the world, the non-Epsteins, get on the same page with this. But my last point is that the ring never stopped. Just because Epstein is gone, you don't think someone else took his place. Epstein was described by some survivors as a middle manager, with much higher up people pulling the strings. Those people have not been identified or prosecuted. We, the people of the world, cannot let this fade into obscurity, buried underneath all the other BS headlines. We need to stay on this like a dog on a bone and not let go until something meaningful happens.